before he became a king, before songs were written about him, before nations feared his name. He was just a shepherd, a forgotten boy watching sheep beneath the endless sky. No armor, no army, no throne. And yet, this young shepherd would face a giant that terrified an entire nation. This is not just the story of a battle. It is the story of how courage can rise from the most unlikely place. This is the untold story of David, from shepherd to monster slayer. In the hills of Bethlehem, David was the youngest son of Jesse. While his older brothers trained for war, David cared for sheep. To many, he seemed insignificant, but the wilderness was secretly preparing him. Day after day, he learned patience. Night after night, he learned vigilance. And when predators came, David did not run. He fought lions. He fought bears. Not for glory, but to protect what had been entrusted to him. Sometimes the world sees only a shepherd, but hidden battles often create future heroes. Then came the crisis. The armies of Israel stood trembling before a giant warrior named Goliath. For 40 days he challenged them. For 40 days no one answered. His armor gleamed like iron. His voice thundered across the valley. Even seasoned soldiers lost their courage. When David arrived to bring food to his brothers, he expected to see warriors fighting. Instead, he saw fear, and something inside him burned. Why is everyone afraid? Who is this giant that defies the living God? The soldiers laughed. His brothers mocked him. But David saw what they could not. The battle was not decided by size. It was decided by faith. Word reached King Saul. The king stared at the young shepherd in disbelief. "You are only a boy. Goliath has been a warrior since his youth." But David answered with quiet confidence. "A lion came against my flock, and I struck it down. A bear came, and I struck it down. The same God who delivered me then will deliver me now." Saul placed his heavy armor on David, but the armor did not fit. David could barely move, so he removed it. No sword, no shield, only a sling and 5 smooth stones. The world often tells us we must become someone else to succeed. David won because he embraced who he was. The valley fell silent. Goliath looked down and saw a shepherd boy approaching. "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" The giant cursed him. The soldiers held their breath. But David ran forward. Not backward. Forward. "You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord." He placed a stone in the sling. 1 swing. 2 swings. 3 swings. Then he released it. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead. The giant staggered, then crashed to the ground. In a single moment, the boy no one expected became the monster slayer. The army that had trembled in fear surged forward, and the giant who seemed invincible was defeated by a shepherd with a sling. But here's the part many people miss. David did not become courageous when he faced Goliath. He became courageous long before that. In lonely fields, in unseen struggles, in battles that no crowd applauded. The giant was not the beginning of his story. It was the revelation of what he had already become. Your own giants may look different. Fear, failure, doubt, rejection, obstacles that seem far bigger than you. But David's story reminds us that greatness is not measured by size. It is measured by the courage to step forward when everyone else steps back. The shepherd became a warrior. The warrior became a king. The forgotten boy became a legend remembered for thousands of years. And perhaps that is why David's story still inspires the world. Because it tells every ordinary person. You do not need to start with power. You do not need perfect armor. You do not need the world's approval. Sometimes all it takes is the courage to take one step into the valley. The untold story of David is not just about defeating a giant. It is about discovering the giant slayer hidden within yourself. From shepherd to monster slayer to one of history's greatest legends. And it all began with a single stone. If this story inspired you, leave in the comments to show that you're ready to face your own giants. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because the next legendary story might be yours.